Hi everybody, and welcome back to Uncovering Sexual Health. This is another video in my Human Anatomy series, and this presentation is Reproductive Anatomy Ovary Edition. This video is a combination between a narration and an animated presentation. If you'd like a copy of the presentation, I'll leave a link down below to my Teachers Pay Teachers account. Come along with me and let's get learning. Reproductive Anatomy Ovary Edition. Our bodies are amazing. Let's dig deeper and learn more about the reproductive system of bodies with ovaries. The reproductive anatomy. In this diagram, we see the internal reproductive anatomy of a person with ovaries. Starting at the bottom with the vagina, then we have a cervix, uterus, fallopian tubes, and ovaries. So some people have ovaries and a uterus. They also have fallopian tubes. They will also have a cervix and a vagina. The ovaries. Ovaries are responsible for hormone production. Ovaries in newborn babies can contain up to 2 million eggs. But by the time puberty begins, there are only 300,000 eggs, of which only 300 to 400 will mature. The eggs that aren't released are either absorbed by the body or sent down the fallopian tubes and shed with the menstrual cycle. Ovulation. Ovulation is when an egg has matured and is released from the ovary. Each month, an egg is released around day 14 of a person's menstrual cycle. So remember, the menstrual cycle, the first day of your period would be day 1. The left and right ovaries take turns releasing eggs each month. The fallopian tubes. The fallopian tubes are not actually attached to the ovaries. They kind of float fairly close by, and when an egg is released, they capture the egg. The fertilization of an egg occurs in the fallopian tubes. If an egg isn't fertilized, it travels into the uterus and is shed with the menstrual fluids. Please watch this video of ovulation in action. The uterus. The main function of the uterus is growing a fetus. When an egg isn't fertilized, the lining of the uterus will shed. The uterus is approximately 3 to 4 inches by 2.5 inches. When pregnant, the uterus will stretch as the fetus grows. The cervix. The cervix is part of the uterus. The cervix blocks things like tampons or other items from going into the uterus. When a person is pregnant, the cervix keeps the fetus in the uterus. The vagina. The vagina is a closed muscular canal. The menstrual fluid enters the vagina from the uterus through the cervix. The menstrual fluid leaves the body through the vagina. The menstrual cycle. The first day of a person's menstrual cycle is the first day they get their period. A person might experience changes in moods, cramping, and acne just before and during their period. The menstrual cycle lasts approximately 28 days. A period will last between 3 to 7 days. The vulva. The vulva includes the labia, vaginal opening, urethra, and clitoris. Every vulva looks different. The only function of the clitoris is pleasure. The clitoris is the same tissue as the penis. Please check out my other video all about vulvas, vaginas, and ovaries to learn a little bit more about how the reproductive system works. Thank you for watching, and like always, stay safe and sex positive.